Om Namo Narayanaya, Jai Swami Narayan, Namaste, welcome back. We are working our way again through the Upanishads, the second time on this channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Dattatreya Upanishad. Before I do, though, just a little note. For those of you who are familiar with the 108 canonical Upanishads, you probably have very quickly noticed that I am not reading them in order. And there is actually an order as given in the final Upanishad, the Muktika. I have chosen very deliberately not to read them in the order we know them for two reasons. The first one's a very simple reason. I record when I have time. And sometimes I have 30 minutes, sometimes I have hours and hours and hours. Right now, as I record this, it's, let's see, it is 7:45 in the morning, and I go to work in a little while. So I know I have so much time to record before I have to finish getting ready for work. So tomorrow will have the same routine, and then Saturday comes up soon, and I have lots of time. There's other times, though, where I don't have any time. I may only have 20 minutes this morning. As it is, I've been recording a few videos today already, but I might have 20 minutes, and I may not have any time for another 2 or 3 weeks. It depends on when my girlfriend works. So, like, I know she'll be working this weekend, so I have lots of time to record. But maybe she won't. So, when I know I have a little bit of time, and I may not have any more, I really hate to start an Upanishad that might take me video upon video upon video. Is it the Maha Upanishad that I did that I ended up with like 13 videos? Because if I read one now and I pick up another one in 2 weeks, I'm going to get confused. I read these little ones, I know I can do it, I know I have the time, and so if you see a lot of little ones, that really just means it's based on my recording schedule. Does that make sense? So that is part of the reason I'm doing these out of order. But there's a bigger reason why, and that is a lot of people have found the Upanishads via books in the stores. And the books in the stores, most of the time, focus on just a few of them. And I've seen books that consist of 5 Upanishads, and I've seen books that consist of 16 and 18. I don't think I've ever found any that have more than that. And I have never found a book in English of all 108. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but good luck finding it. And if you have a link to a published book of all 108, it's going to be high demand for any Hindu forum you find out there. Every forum I find, there's always someone at some point who's looking for all 108. And I found them online, but I don't have the link. I'm sorry. But I discover that those who know the Upanishads usually don't have all 108. They just have that book of 5, or they just have that book of 18. And they've been told over and over and over again, these are the primary Upanishads. Which is fine. And they are. But that means they never get the rest of them. That means they never see the others. So my theory was, if you're looking to know the Upanishads, and you see that I'm putting up on my channel the first Upanishad of the first 18, or whatever it is, and then I put up the second one, and then put up the third, okay, that matches what you already know. Well, when you hit the end of that, you may shut down and go, okay, I've read the primary ones, I'm done now. That's all I need. It matches the book I have. But I don't want you to shut down. I want you to discover all 108 like I am doing, because, well, they're obviously a value for us if they've been put together in this canonical collection. So by throwing these Upanishads out to you out of order, what I'm hoping is you won't shut down and go, okay, I'm just doing the primary ones, because you don't know what I'm doing next. Does this make sense? I hope it makes sense. Without me rambling anymore, let's dive into this. And then I'll ramble afterwards. Once Brahma the creator asked Lord Narayana about the efficacy of the Taraka mantra, to which the latter replied, "Always think of me and my glory, and be in commune with me in the attitude I am Datta, the great Lord. Such ones who meditate thus do not swirl in the recurring course of worldly existence." Accordingly, after meditating on Lord Vishnu, Dattatreya, Brahma said, "Yes, The Brahma that is the infinite and peerless alone remains as the residuum after the negation of everything else. The 1, 6, 8, 12, and 16-syllable mantras of Dattatreya. The Taraka monosyllable is Dham, D-A-A-M. He is the Hamsa established in all beings. The 6-syllable one is Om, Shrim, Hrim, Klim, Glom, Dram. The 8-syllable one is Dram or Dram, and then adding to it the syllables Da, Ta, Tre, Ya, Ya, Na, Ma. The portion Dattatreya is of the character of knowledge, existence, and bliss, and that of Namaha is of full-blown bliss. The 12-syllable formula is Om, Om, Hrim, Krom, Ehi, Dattatreya Svaha. The 16-syllable formula is Om, Em, Krom, Klim, Klom, Hram, Hrim, Hram, Sao, and the 5 syllables constituting Dattatreya, and the twin syllable Svaha. The whole formula is Om, On, Krom, Klim, Klom, Hram, Hrim, Hram, Sao, Dattatreya, Svaha. The Anushub mantra of Dattatreya. All the portions of the mantra are said to be in the vocative forms right through as Dattatreya Hare Krishna Un Matananda Dayaka Digambara Mune Bala Pishaksha Jana Sagara, the Mula mantra of Dattatreya. This is given as Om Namo Bhagavate Dattatreya Smarana Matra Samtushtaya. Om salutations unto Lord Dattatreya, who is propitiated by remembrance, Mahabhaya Nirvanaya Mahajana Pradaya Chitan Andatmane. That is the dispeller of great fears, who bestows the highest character of sentience and bliss. Balonmata Pish Aksha Veshaya, who is in the guise of a child, a madman, a devil. Thus, Maha Yogini Avarhutaya, Anasuyananda Vardhanayatri Putraya. A great yogin is the enhancer of the bliss of his mother, and is the son of the sage Atri. Sarva Kama Pala Pradaya Bhava Bandha Mokshanaya, who bestows the fruits of all the desires of the devotee's heart, the redeemer of the bonds of worldly existence. Sakala Vibhuti Daya, Sajya Karshanaya, Sarvamana, Koshbanaya, Shiram Jivane, Vashikuru, Vashikuru, Akarshaya, Akarshaya, Vidveshaya, Vidveshaya, Ukshataya, Ukshataya, Stambaya, Stambaya, Maraya, Maraya, Namaha, Sampanaya, Namaha, Sampanaya, Svaha, Posha, Posha, Paramantra, Parayantra, Paratantramsh, Chindi, Chindi. Gram Nivraya, Nivraya, Vyadhin, Nivraya, Nivraya, Dukam Haraya, Haraya, Darijiyam Vidravaya, Deham Posha, Posha, Chitam Toshaya, Toshaya. Do thou counteract the malignant influences of the planets, cure the ailments, drive off anguish, melt away all penury, and fill the mind with joy. Sarva mantra, sarva yantra, sarva tantra, sarva pala, svarupaya iti om namah, om namaha, shivaya om. Unto thee, of the real form of incantations, all mystic symbols and powers, Om salutations. Om salutations unto Lord Dattatreya, who is propitiated by devotion, that is the dispeller of great fears, who bestows the highest character of sentience and bliss, and who is the guise of a child, a madman, a devil, a great yogin, is the enhancer of the bliss of his mother, is the son of the sage Atri, who bestows the fruits of all the desires of the devotee's heart, the redeemer of the bonds of worldly existence. Do thou nourish my body, counteract the malignant influences of the planets, cure the ailments, drive off anguish, melt away all penury, fill the mind with joy. Unto thee, the real form of incantations, all mystic symbols and powers, Om salutations. He who knows all about this Vidya and practices this becomes holy, and he attains the fruits of having muttered the Gayatri, the Maharudra, and the Pranava innumerable times, and he is absolved of all his sins. The sins, the Dattatreya Upanishad. Oh, that was a difficult read. And we have like a little textbook here, but it's giving you a mantra. From the way I understand this, it's giving you a bunch of mantras, telling you what they mean. But it's actually doing more than that. It's not just going, here's mantra 1, here's mantra 2, here's this, oh, by the way, here's Hare Krishna, which you may enjoy hearing reference, here's Om Shivaya, Namaha, whatever. It's actually telling you about God. It's actually telling you about the great Lord. And there were more than just definitions. So, Balon Mata Vishaksha Vishaya doesn't just mean who is in the guise of a child, a madman, or a devil. It means this is what you should be pondering. The Lord is in the guise of a child, or a madman, or a devil. What does that mean? What does that mean? That's the point. It just takes a very technical approach to describing the Lord. But that's what this is. This is a description of the Lord and the ways to see Him and the ways to connect and the ways to enjoy and the ways to grow spiritually. This video is running long, so I'm just going to let it end here and say your thoughts, your comments, and excuse me if I mess up on my Sanskrit. In my text here, I don't have any pronunciation lines or whatever, and after all this time doing this channel, my Sanskrit is still iffy. Until next time, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Swaminarayan, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.